in the world an 18-wheeler decided to go on the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. We've got a bad situation.
This is gonna be so bad. What? Dispatch said 7,000 pounds?
That's what he said.
She said there's never been a tractor down Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail.
Ever. The ranger said when the call came in, she said, I thought this was a joke. This can't be real. Well, it was real. They said it's a tractor trailer about to turn over onto a house. Well, that's not a sight for sore eyes. Why would you keep going? How much weight is in that? 29,000?
So the only thing stopping it from sliding the rest of the way is that rail on the back end.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what are the odds of, I mean.
You got an ambulance coming out. She probably hurt herself.
Oh no, she fell in the creek.
If she leaves in an ambulance.
Got no driver on top of a load that I probably should bow out of, guys. Why in the world an 18-wheeler decided to go on the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail? We've got a bad situation. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to help, but Park Dispatch has said, please come see what you can do. I don't even know. They're going to have to back up for a very long ways, or we're going to try to see if we can get him to a turnaround. Why in the world? How? Would you think that your GPS can't even mess up this bad?
No, this road is just a loop, and it is a scenic loop. And Rainbow Falls Trailhead is 2.4 miles this way, and they said that's where he was, near the Rainbow Falls Trailhead, which is terrifying that he went that far. But this road, it just loops. It's just a scenic loop up through the mountains.
You guys have seen us do our winch outs on this road,
yes.
and how horrible it is if I have to use dollies.
Oh, goodness.
And the 20 bridges that you have to cross, and
yeah.
So there's no option. The option is to turn around or back up. There are no other options.
No.
So I'm not even sure what we're going to be able to do or how we're going to be able to help. But
although this road looks nice now, it turns to one-way, one-lane road. And I'm interested to see how far he went on the one-way, one-lane road in an 18-wheeler. I'm baffled, speechless. This is just going to be. I'm just looking at this, how horrible it's going to be just to back him up this road, and it's 2 lanes.
I mean, there's no way. This is probably not even hours. This is days worth of backing up.
So apparently there's a ranger up here with him, and the ranger has said, I don't know what else to do. Please send a tow truck. But they said that he, so far, is still on the road. So maybe he just needs guidance backing up? Oh goodness. I wonder if this is dummy locked.
Slide that gate back to closed.
Although we're okay to do that on rare occasions. It's not something that other people should ever try to do.
Well, they usually have it locked.
Yeah.
So, well, it just keeps getting worse.
So we're at 1 lane, and we've been on this 1 lane for about a mile now. And we finally see blue lights. This is going to be so bad. What? I need a picture of that.
Banjo.
I think you left a word out there.
I do not know what to say.
He was in a hairpin turn and I thought he was stuck, but he did manage to get it back up this far. He just kept doing the same thing over and over, hitting this tree and going off the other and the right. I don't know if y'all know how to back up a semi, but if you back it up, probably turn it in Rainbow Falls. If we could back it up in there.
If we could get him to
wide
that.
enough to do, you know, you've seen Austin Powers that.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Also, I don't know, can this thing take a semi-truckload on it?
You said he had about 7,000 on it?
That's what he said.
I wonder if I couldn't back up to him
Yeah.
and pick up his trailer.
If you could make him drop it and just drive the chassis out and then take the load. But that hairpin, his chassis, the truck itself could get out, but this load won't be able to make that corner unless you can do some magic with this truck. So I think we're gonna have to back the load up regardless.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. I wonder if I couldn't just pick up the trailer and he leave everything attached. That way I could kind of back him up. I don't know what he's got on that trailer, but
Dispatch said 7,000 pounds.
That's what he said to my partner. And the partner's already cleared. He's a nice enough guy. I'm not giving him his tickets yet, so I'll let him know that at the end.
so he stays calm.
Yeah, you guys want to talk to him and let me know where you want me. We should have almost all the vehicles flushed out of here. Yeah. I could put everybody else at Roan for it. There might be a few more people. I don't know.
I saw one. That was all I saw.
It might be a backcountry too, so you never know.
Okay. I don't even know if I can lift it. If I can lift it, then I could get him out of that situation where he could just steer the tractor, and I could bring the trailer.
He's not good. Back when the hairpin probably took him 40 times before he got it out.
Holy
And then around this corner he tried. I watched him do it 10, 12 times before. I said, you have 5 more. So we got 15 to 17. And he just, so.
This is the short loop, right? He could go around the rest of it. He couldn't get the whole thing, but like
he could take the front part.
The front part.
It can get out of here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys can hook up to the trailer, but if you can, you can go in reverse. You can go in the wrong way. Yeah. And we could probably get you turned around because there's like a little wider spot up there. I don't know actually if your truck is as wide as it is.
Yeah, I don't.
We could scope it out.
That's the thing is I don't think mine would. His is probably going to turn sharper than mine hooked to the trailer.
We have a fifth wheel attachment, but I just don't think that ours is back far enough to connect.
Yeah, he's going to have a shorter connection point.
Yeah, and you can. I don't know what y'all's policy is on driving other people's vehicles, but you can talk to them. I'm here to help you guys however you want.
I know. I'm like,
Well, let's go. You want to walk up here?
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Okay.
Okay. I think the best bet is to get him backed up and turned around somewhere.
He'll have to, but he said he can't.
He's not good.
He's not
good. So.
See, I was thinking frame fork his trailer.
Okay, we got a little off up here. See, this spot looks familiar. I pulled the Jeep out of this spot.
I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good. My goodness. And you say there's about 7,000 pounds on it? Man,
7, not 70, right? On the trailer, yes.
Yeah, only load on the map.
Okay.
Everything all.
Right, yeah. Okay. He's gonna have to pull forward to start off with.
Yeah, for sure. If I can get you some light on here, maybe you can try to keep. The only thing I know to do is just try to hook the trailer up to my truck, but I don't know if I can get the load off the frame forks. That way he's not trying to steer. I can try to steer his trailer for him. I can try to pick up the back of the trailer and try to steer it for you as you
back.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Because other than that, I mean, I can give you some light and
moral support.
Yeah. Is the officer still back there?
Yes. Still back there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can like help me with the light and give me like
Guidance.
the sign if you know I have to stop, you know, tell me
Yes.
to
Yeah.
stop,
Yep.
and then kind of move forward and
Yeah.
adjust it, and then you know try it. We can, you know.
Okay. Well, let me
Yeah.
walk up and grab our walkies.
Yeah, let me grab our, we'll grab some walkies and
We'll grab our stuff and then we'll be right back. Okay.
Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. Yeah.
Can you just grab this?
Yeah, I mean, I can grab that for sure, but I don't know if it'll lift it or not.
Well, for right now, I think if he could.
If we can try to just maneuver him.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, here's the current situation. I've got him. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, you let me know when he needs to let off the brake and go to neutral.
Copy that, I will let you know. We're gonna let him take the tractor and steer it, and I've got the trailer lifted with my truck, so I'm gonna try to take that. So that's what that's gonna look like.
Are you ready?
Copy that, I am ready.
Right now.
Okay, the truck's his again. Okay, we're gonna let him readjust and then we're gonna try to pick the trailer up again. Okay guys,
We're close.
you just let me know if we're good to continue. I think we should just keep him hooked and take him down as far as we need to. Okay guys, I'm gonna get back with you because this is just a boring thing. I've got a hold of the tractor. I've got a hold of the trailer and he's steering the tractor, and we're gonna try to get it down to a spot that we're comfortable with turning him around in. So hang tight. Want to see something cool? We just picked up a semi.
He has applied his brakes.
Okay. So guys, we're here at the gas station fueling up. Obviously, we left this tractor trailer. We got him back far enough to where he could go up into that pull off, the little parking area, and we just called it a night because he absolutely could not drive. He was, and I'm saying this as nicely as possible. If you drive a tractor trailer, I would think that you could somewhat back up. This guy could not back up. I had the trailer, lifted it up, so I had control of that, so he didn't have to worry about it going off road or swinging or any of that. All he had to do was keep the tractor straight in between the lines, and
Can do it. And I was trying to guide him, and I told him to turn right and he would turn left. I would say straighten and he would turn one way or the other. I'm like, you've got to straighten your wheel, and it was so frustrating.
But amazing, guys. The truck actually, we got that lifted up in the back, got his trailer lifted up. I think he said there was roughly 7,000 pounds on it, so it wasn't horrible, but we got it up off the ground, and we were able to put him in neutral. I went down to 4 low just to make everything easy and smooth. With him in neutral, I was able to pull. So I pulled the whole caboodle, the
whole shebang,
and we went as far as we could with just him trying to steer and keep, but he was having a hard time with that. So we made the decision to just get him back far enough on that 1-lane road for the Motor Nature Trail. We got him back far enough and then dropped him so he could swoop up into a parking lot, and that's where he's going to be. He's out of commission for tonight. I think we're going to get another company up in there. I think it was Baker's that's coming up tomorrow.
I think so.
But I think Baker's is going to come up tomorrow with his heavy, and I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going to have to happen, but to my understanding, he's going to have to undo from the trailer, and he's going to have to get the tractor out of there, and they're going to have to figure out somehow to lift and spin and set back down the trailer so he can back under it and get hooked up and go back out that one way, because that's it. He's going to have to go back out the one way. That's the only way that's going to happen.
He's going to go the wrong way down the one-way road. And
so the whole thing is going to be how they make that trailer spin around. It's probably going to be the hardest part of the whole.
But then once they do that, then he has to drive back down out of the parking area where he couldn't get up in there, and then maneuver that windy, narrow road
all the way back down
all the way back. Yes.
I don't know. It's going to be a mess, guys. We spent enough time up there. The poor Ranger, she needed to get out. She was supposed to have been off work hours and hours before. And this is not what they're trying to deal with, guys. They're here to do national park things, and that's what they signed up for. They didn't sign up for 37 tractor trailers getting hung up on national park roadways.
Never.
So it's very frustrating.
She said there's never been a tractor down Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail.
Ever.
Understandably, because that is not a road for semis.
So for us to be a part of something that has never happened.
Never
It's kind of
happened.
cool.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't cool.
No, it was not. I felt bad that we couldn't get him all the way out of there. He could have steered, if he could have handled the steering, I think we could have gotten him.
Yeah, I think I'd have took him all the way to Cherokee Orchard if he was good with just keeping his trailer on the road. But
not even the trailer, just the tractor.
He could not. He absolutely could not grasp that. I almost put Kristen in this truck with all of the pulling and and power, and then I was just going to get in there and but it's dark and it's just safer. It's safer we got him clear, so when the Motor Nature Trail opens up in the morning with all of the thousands of visitors that want to do it, it's not blocked because he's up in the parking lot, so traffic can go and get started there, and it's not anything crazy. That way, you know, we're not waiting on Baker's, so Baker's has got to go. Now when he gets up there, they're going to have to close it down.
Yes.
But you know, things can happen a little bit in the morning, and maybe a few people won't miss out on their vacation for that. I hope not.
I hope not, but yeah.
But it's going to be bad, guys. It's going to be stupid bad. I just do not know how, other than to spin that trailer around and then let him couple back up and go out.
And we were going to try that tonight. We were going to try to either turn him around or back him on, but
it's dark. It's dark. It's miserable. He couldn't drive, and we did good. We did good. I think we set out to complete the mission, but that's as complete as it needs to be tonight. And everybody's safe, and everybody can get a little bit of rest, and because we've been at it all day. Yes. And I know the Rangers have been at it more than all day.
Yes.
So everybody just needs to start fresh in the morning, so nobody's getting hurt. That's how accidents happen and people get injured, as you're trying to do things like that, and it's like just not a safe thing. But anyway, I'm happy we got to bring that to you. I'm sad that we didn't get it totally completed, right. But we did what we set out to do. We got the road cleared. So
what is a golden rule about driving down a road on mountains?
Never drive down something that you're not willing to back up and recover and self-recover. And his golden rule was broken 37 turns.
Miles before. I think he went 3 miles past where he should have completely stopped. He should have, when that road split to one lane, he should have been like, you know, no, maybe this is a bad idea.
Yeah. When it goes from a 2-lane down to a 1-lane and then you still keep going. Well, I never thought. I did. And the ranger said when the call came in, she said, I thought this is a joke.
Yeah.
They're joking. This can't be real.
Yeah.
Well, it was real, guys. I'm here to tell you. And you got to see just a little bit of it. I didn't do a whole lot of videoing. I tried to just get some short clips because it was very, very stressful. We want to make sure that everybody is communicating. We had the walkie-talkies going, and we don't want to miss out on any set, because the slightest overpull on something like that is bad, is very bad. We had trees that he had already clipped with the side of the trailer. We had huge boulders that he'd already ran over.
Multiple boulders.
So there was a ton of obstacles up there. And sorry, we got short clips, but I think we got the point across on that. And who knows? The phone call might come in the morning. We might get back out there. I seriously doubt it, and I'm kind of hoping not. But hopefully he'll get. I'll at least get word.
Yeah.
And know how bad it was getting him out of there. But anyway, I'm exhausted. So we got fuel. We got the truck put back to normal.
We do not have dinner, but you know, bowl cereal will be fine.
Hardly ever dinner. Anyway, guys, stick around, stay tuned. We'll try to bring you guys some of the results of that catastrophic, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, enough said. See you guys. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Another night. Seems like every night is the same great feeling of a tractor trailer where it shouldn't be. What happened when there were just cars we were dealing with that?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Where they weren't supposed to be, and now it's, my goodness, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think we were gonna be able to help out with this one, but they're desperate, and we're gonna go look and see. But they said it's a tractor trailer about to turn over onto a house.
It's a refrigerated truck, and it is full of food. I mean, this.
I don't know how they even got down here, because this corner down here is awful.
This is terrifying. I thought they said the bypass, and if it's not the bypass and it's this road here, what part of this looks semi-friendly?
Yeah, I don't know how you would keep going.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. That is a switchback. There's 2 switchbacks up here. Look at this.
Yeah, I just don't know how they even got remotely close.
Oh, yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. I see police lights. Oh, goodness. Oh, they're not even on the, oh, yeah. Is there's not even, you can come up Loop Road, I suppose. Oh, there's no way.
There's no way. I don't even know how they even got there.
What were they thinking?
There's not even wheels on the...
I thought CDL drivers were supposed to be like highly trained in the best of the best.
So that's not a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, that's the only thing keeping it in front.
Yep,
And then the actual tractor, back tire.
What part of that? Why would you keep going, dude? I wish I knew how much weight was in the darn thing.
She might be able to tell you, I don't know.
should be able to tell us. Hey.
How much weight is in that?
29.
29,000? I'm right on the verge
A lot of people are trying to look for somebody too if y'all can, but
well, obviously the hard part's going to be you're going to have to go all the way back where you came from.
yeah. And that's what I kept saying, and I was a nervous wreck before I even got up this far, thinking I know I shouldn't be here, but I got 3 GPSs going, every one of them telling me to go this way. I'm going to Kentucky, but the GPS, they kicked me off of 40 because they closed it, and then they started routing me, every one of the maps routing me this way, but I'm like, I know I shouldn't be here, but then by that time I had nowhere to turn around.
You ain't nowhere near it.
Right.
Stopping it from spotting the rest of the way is that rail on the back end.
Mm-hmm. Which is what you'd want to pick up on.
Right, and as soon as you picked up on that,
should level out once you pick up on it.
But you just don't know.
But you don't.
Got to pick up and get a sideways pull too.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's going to have to come backwards when you pick up. I don't know what are the odds of. I mean.
Hi, sorry, is this your place?
Well, I've stayed here.
Okay.
Is it safe for my wife and my daughter to sleep in this room? Is it safe for them? Yeah, really?
Will we start pulling you? Probably not.
I mean,
this is a rental, so.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would trust it. She says there's 30,000 pounds of stuff in there, so.
And see, and my car's on the other side of the thing. So it's not like I can even get my car.
No.
Wow, no.
When I saw you guys pull that up,
Yeah.
I'm from Indiana, but that pulled up. I said, wow, that's.
We're medium duty.
Yeah.
Then. We're
that's,
just.
That's what I said. I said, man, they need to get some of their phone to keep that thing up.
Yeah. With it depends on how much weight they had inside. We're able to lift them. It just we got one last night that was 7,000 pounds. She's 4 times that.
Yeah. She said that GPS told her to go over the mountain this way.
There's no way.
I didn't know this mountain. I didn't know it went through until I was talking to these people down here. They're like, yeah, that goes through.
It does, but it's switchbacks
That's
the
what
whole
she said.
way.
That's what she said. She said, I don't even take the car up that way.
You would think that if you were going to try to take something like this up a road like that, you would look at what the road looks like before you go.
Yeah. We're going to have to, like, she's going to throw this stuff that's on this property, so we're going to have to take pictures because I don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to get fined for it.
Police reports and everything. I promise you, there will be, you are not at any sort of fault with this. So, we'll make sure to let the police officers know and I'll police report.
Just calling a damn quick thing. We got an ambulance coming now. She probably hurt herself.
Oh, she fell? Oh no, she fell in the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an ambulance and a ladder coming because we can't get to it.
Okay. Are we going to need to move?
Yeah, they're
You need
gonna.
us to move? We'll back up.
Yeah,
I'll get out of your way.
Hey, I got a ladder right here.
Oh no, they've got fire.
They've got fire coming.
They've got fire.
Yeah, we'll let them.
If you just want to go back inside, I promise you, nothing on this truck will move until someone comes to speak to you. Okay? I promise. You have my promise.
Thank you. I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'm gonna shut this off.
Yeah. Okay, guys. As we're trying to assess the situation up there, the driver of the semi slipped and fell down into that
Creek, culvert, drainage.
whatever it is. You saw the depth of the from the semis leaning over there, but I think it might have been just a little bit deeper on the other side.
On the other side, it looked to be about 8 feet deep to me. Who is this? This is not. I'm going to turn them around.
Anyway, guys, it looks like she was sort of okay. I mean, as okay as you can be for falling that far, and she's sitting down in the creek right now. But we've got fire and EMS on the way. Hopefully they can try to get, I mean, they're going to have some sort of ladder. I mean, I probably could have got her out if we could have got the truck turned around and...
Now, if she leaves in an ambulance...
Got no driver on top of a load that I probably should bow out of, guys. I went out the one from last night because it was 7,000 pounds. She's telling me this one's 30,000 pounds.
Yeah, it's more than 4 times what that one was last night.
And with that one last night, I wasn't in danger of toppling over or anything like that. I was just assisting with moving it backwards and trying to straighten it out and those sort of things. So I wasn't, but with this one, could potentially land on top of that house. And then we've already talked to the people that were staying, the tenants that were staying there. They're staying in that room, and it's just a very dangerous situation. So hopefully they'll get the house evacuated before they start pulling.
He was also concerned about damage because he said he's just an overnight renter, you know, so he was concerned about damage to the property. He didn't want to be blamed for anything, and I don't blame him for that. But we'll have to let the officers know that there's people in there.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, anyway, stick around, stay tuned. The ambulance is on the way, and I'm gonna guess that we should probably go ahead and let them know to get dispatched to get somebody else coming, because
if she leaves, though, there's not going to be a driver. You have to have a CDL to get in that, right?
I mean, for insurance purposes and stuff, definitely that's going to have. I mean, I wouldn't want to. But yeah, they'll have to get somebody else coming for both ends, the driver and the recovery, because I'm I'm going to stay away from this one. So anyway, stick around, stay tuned. Okay, guys, leaving Baskins Creek. For those of you that have never been down Baskins Creek, it goes all the way back over to 321 in the campground. And if you watch some of our videos, if you recall the recovery we did of the Jeep, the guy that rolled the Jeep off and said, if you can get me pointed that direction, I'll drive out of here.
Low Gap Road. It
goes over to that, and it is a complete doozy. The gal, first I guess I need to chime in. They got her out. She said she was okay. Their EMS is just checking her out just to make sure everything is everything's okay with her. But I didn't get that. I didn't stick around to get the final okay. But she was out and in good spirits and all that good stuff. So, but she had said that she had 3 GPSs going, and all 3 told her to go that way. But you know, me and Kristen are talking about this. You know, we get the little bridge signs, the caution signs. You know, she went past what, 2 sets of those?
At least
2 sets.
No paintings on the road. When the road suddenly has no paintings,
markings at all,
no lines or anything, maybe that should be like a warning signal in your brain that says maybe I should think before I go down this road.
Guys, it has just been, I don't know if this is the norm for truck drivers. You can't, my goodness, it's just happening every night, and I'm finding it really hard to wrap my mind around.
So let's back this up a bit. I 100% have respect for truck drivers because I could not drive a semi. I couldn't do it. So I have huge respect for those people who are capable of doing that, who can even pass the CDL test to do it. Truck drivers are needed. We appreciate them. They are important. On the other hand, what are they thinking? Do you want to chime in here and
Yeah, I don't know. It's just bizarre that you would. I mean, I always just doing these recoveries, and I understand we have a lot of recoveries where we'll pull up to, you know, cars, trucks, SUVs, even box trucks, and I question, you know, wow, you know, you got yourself into trouble. But on that side of things, they have a reason for the most part for being where they're at, you know, because they're trying to get to their rental cabin, or they're trying to deliver food to their rental cabin, or they're trying to pick up furniture, or deliver appliances or gas, whatever million things you could possibly think of.
Whatever.
So those are the folks that, you know, sometimes I'll pull up, wow, you know, that's bad. But for an 18-wheeler, you had better really look at your route. This is not a small game. This is big game. And if there was ever any question on maybe I should really investigate before because this looks weird. If it looks weird, it's probably weird. And it definitely is here in the mountains. But it's just been a week full of stuff since Interstate 40 is closed down. We've had the most bizarre 18-wheeler folks not using their noggins. I don't know how else to put it. I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but that is just crazy to me that you would take an 18-wheeler. I have been down that road in my rollback, and I've had to pick up some cars from up top. I think there was a burn car or something like that back in the wildfires, and I questioned in broad daylight making that turn where she's at right there in the rollback. It was touchy. So I can't imagine pulling up to that with an 18-wheeler and committing.
And saying, yeah, let's do this. I can do this. And the road consistently got worse. Where we were stopped, it was a lane and a half. Where she was, it was 1 lane. And it got narrower the further up you go.
Just like last night, Rainbow Falls. I cannot imagine that road going all the way down to a 1 lane going up into the mountains, and you keep driving that truck. So there's number 2. We've had Campbell Lead. They called us for that one. We didn't get you guys video of that one because we bowed out before we even got up there. We knew we were in over our heads.
And last night, since they had somebody on Wiley Oakley.
Wiley Oakley, I heard that one. We've had them all over the mountain, and like I said, this is just a couple of weeks in. And
we don't see a lot of semis, 18-wheelers here in this area because the only reason they're here is to deliver to these places that are over in this way. Otherwise, they don't come this way. There's no need for them to come this way. So just the influx of big trucks that we've seen has escalated in the past few weeks, and it's just caused chaos.
Whew. Anyway, guys, it's going to be a very interesting year and a half or so. Those are the last conservative estimates that I've heard. If you guys like seeing the chaos and the crazy situations that we get ourselves in, I hope you're subscribed and got notifications turned on, because we're going to bring you probably some very wild stuff, and hopefully we can help out on more than we turn down. But for our safety and just the well-being of our business, that was not a good idea for us to try and take on. And I there'll be a point where we'll have the proper equipment maybe, but that one's going to be tough for the people that have the proper equipment.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to try and back that thing a couple of miles back and then even after they get back to that intersection, that's still going to be an undertaking.
Just to get it,
to get it back to town. To get it back to town is going to be an event.
How many bridges do you think she crossed that were not rated for her to cross?
I'm going to guess there's at least 4 from the Parkway.
From Cherokee Orchard to where she was.
Yeah, at least 4.
At least 4. Because the first one you cross, I believe it has a weight of 18 tons.
Yeah, I think so.
And she was at minimum 15 tons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
So,
I maybe we'll get some better equipment and one of these days and see if we can help. But it's going to be tough to be able to back a heavy down there and be able to get that recovered, especially if she's not okay and she ends up going to the hospital, because then you've got the whole tractor trailer to deal with, and that's going to be,
and no driver.
That's going to be very bad. We're all running pretty thin here. I know Baker's, he helped us out with the remainder of the one there on the Roaring Fork. So he's had a long Sunday and a long couple of days. So
seriously, just Sunday?
Big shout out to Steven.
Yeah.
And all of the Baker's family. They're good folks. Always help us out when we can. But goodness, I'd have stuck around if I'd have thought I wasn't just going to be more than in the way. But that's all I was going to be was in the way in that situation. And anyway, we're I don't know. It's 12:30. It's 12:30, so we're going to go back and wait for the next one to come in. So don't miss out. Stick around. Stay tuned.